What up with the world? Man, we're not perfect, but we're getting better, you hear me? So don't put me in no box, your box, or any box, you feel me? Today's video, we're gonna talk about self-love, man. And how people treat themselves out here compared to how they treat others, you feel me? They'll put others on a higher pedestal than they put themselves. So let's get into it. Self-love, my nigga. All right. What is self-love? Self-love is nothing more than the desire for fulfillment and wholeness. But the mistake that we make as humans is externalizing that degree of fulfillment and wholeness into our desires. Basically looking for things outside of us to reach fulfillment and wholeness, which you can only have what you already have. You can only have what you already have due to where your mental state is at. But we have this inherent idea that if we attain these certain things like money, career, or even other people, that then we will reach that degree of fulfillment and wholeness without coming to the recognition that your desire in seeking fulfillment and wholeness is the indication that you're lacking fulfillment and wholeness. The base point you have to begin with is coming to the understanding that self-love isn't in the attainment of anything external, but self-love is an identity that you must enter now. You feel me? You see, for most people, we rank our degree of self-love by our ability to attain certain things, or people even. We rank our self-love on our ability to get that certain career or certain amount of money. And that's not self-love, my people. Without coming to the recognition that when you tie anything to the external, you ultimately tie yourself up to an illusion. And if you tie yourself up to an illusion is forever changing, which means that your degree of self-love will be forever changing, which means that you will never actually reach any particular degree of fulfillment and wholeness, which also means you will always be lacking. And if you're always lacking within, then guess what, my peoples? You're lacking without. You're going to be lacking without. And in order for you to attain true fulfillment and wholeness, you must come to the recognition on the most important relationship in this universe. And that is the relationship you have with yourself. The relationship you have with yourself will be the foundation of all relationships that you have with anybody in the world. And if you can't seek and reach fulfillment and wholeness within yourself, then whether you're aware or unaware, you're going to be draining people of theirs, which you're lacking. You feel me? So whether you're aware or unaware, you're going to be draining people of theirs, which you're lacking. Coming around with your lacking, with your draining energy, that just takes away from other people. You feel me? Like, nobody has the time. Like, we can make time for certain situations, but just constantly just coming with that draining energy, that self-hate energy, you don't love yourself energy, that shit gets draining. And the more you keep doing that or entering that state of mind, the more you lose people. Okay. You need to already possess what you think reality or other people can offer you. Because here's the thing. Most of you think that somebody or something can give you more love than you give yourself. I'm going to say that again. Most of you think that somebody or something can give you more love than you give yourself. You think that career, you think that person, you think that amount of money can give you more fulfillment and wholeness than you give yourself. Because who would have thought that the focus of your relationship with yourself will lead to the easier materialization of relationships with other people? Who would have thought that the focus of the relationship with yourself will lead to more opportunities, lead to more advances in your career? It all begins with yourself, all of it. If you desire to have any healthy relationship with money, then you need to have a healthy relationship with money within. If you desire to have a healthy relationship with somebody else, then you need to have a healthy relationship with yourself within first. Why? Because you are the most important relationship. Say that again. Because you are the most important relationship. You. Nobody else, not your spouse, nothing. You. It got to start with you first. setting that foundation with yourself. You feel me? And that way, when you go out seeking these things, a healthy relationship, a healthy career, or just a healthy life, you already have it within. It's not going to be hard to obtain. You feel me? Let's see. Most people will punish themselves because they can't attain these things. Saying things to themselves like, I'm a fuck up, I don't deserve it anyway, nobody wants to hire me, nobody wants me, etc. Without understanding, you must want you. Without understanding, you must want you. Because how can anyone want dealings with a person who doesn't want themselves, who doesn't have confidence in themselves, who doesn't have that self-love? Literally punishing yourself for things you don't have. Like, how often do you tell yourself that it's okay? The way that you want somebody to treat you when you've made a mistake is the way that you need to treat yourself when you make a mistake. You feel me? You actually need to be the parent you wish you had. I know that's very deep, and this isn't to take anything away from our parents, but this is coming to the conclusion that there were aspects of our lives as kids where we got into deep trouble for our mistakes growing up. This plays a big part on how we treat ourselves after messing up or making a mistake in our grown-up lives. You on a subconscious level begin to do your own punishing for yourself eternally, calling yourself negative names, beating yourself up mentally, some with even slapping or hitting themselves physically. That's not self-love, my people. I know a person who didn't have self-love. She thought by getting new ass and tits would make guys want her more. Once she got them done, still nobody wanted her. In fact, it became worse after surgery, with people making fun of her body. And guess what? They never made fun of her body before. So some of you be seeking these things, thinking this is going to give you self-love. And it's not. The shit going to backfire. You feel me? You got to already have it within. You got to already have a relationship with yourself. Love thyself. You feel me? Not this worldly shit. Now, how often do you praise yourself? Because you're more quick to criticize yourself than you want to praise yourself. In fact, you will let the world praise you and have no problem with it. But when it comes to you praising yourself, you're more likely to reject it or don't see it as true. Try saying these words to yourself as someone else saying them to you. Self-praise. You're amazing. You're loving. You're great. You're smart. You always make things happen, etc. Now how often do you say these things to yourself? How often? Don't wait for other people in the world to tell you these things. Set it into motion now. Seek to replace that degree of self-criticism with self-praise. I just want to praise you. I just want to praise you. You feel me? Now, there's nothing wrong with that, my people. A lot of people that I know out here, friends, family, or whatever, to me, it seems like they lack self-love. They lack self-praise. They look for it from people in the world. This is just what I see. It's not everybody, but mostly everybody that I see, they seek these things in order for them to feel good, in order for them to love themselves. Ask yourself, what kind of sense do that make? You don't love yourself, but you feel like if I get this relationship with this certain person, this is going to fulfill me. This is going to make me whole. This is going to complete me. Now I love myself. The person's not going to even love you because you don't even love yourself. You don't see things about yourself that you love or find attractive. So what makes you think that person is going to see those things that you can't see? You got to see it first, because if you don't see it first, they're going to prove to you that you're not those things, because you're waiting for them to prove it. You're waiting for them to say you're amazing, say you're great, say that you're loving, so it can lift your spirit when your shit should already be lifted, because you should already know that you are these things. You feel me? You should already know this shit. Should nobody be able to tell you this and you just be like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. And that just confirms that what these talks that I've been having with myself and God are true. I am a smart person. I am a lovable person. I am amazing. So when a person or the world tells me these things, I appreciate it. Now, if they try to tell me anything else, nigga, you a fuck up, you a deadbeat, you a you're not a good father. Any of these things, it just go in one ear and out the other because I know what I am. I have self-love. I love myself. And just because someone or somebody don't see it in you, don't mean that's true. You decide what it is by the conversations you have with yourself and God. You feel me? You decide. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. Stay true to your purpose until you come up, man. And another video coming soon. Salute.